The yard. It's where a Class 8 tractor's visibility, maneuverability, and cab suspension are put to the toughest test. And it's another of the many demanding environments where the new International ProStar excels. In the yard, visibility is everything. And one of the first things you'll notice when you settle into the seat of a ProStar is your visual command. You can see extremely well out the front, down the hood, out the sides, through the mirrors, and in what used to be your blind spots. From virtually any angle, the new ProStar delivers outstanding visibility. The driver's seat in the ProStar is ideally positioned to satisfy the range of drivers of all shapes and sizes. Forward visibility is enhanced by the steep slope of the ProStar's hood and by the lowered instrument panel, because in the yard, the better you can see things, the better chance you have to avoid hitting them. And that goes for moving backward as well. When you're in reverse, you can look over your shoulder through the ProStar's large sleeper window, which gives you a clear look out your right side. In the yard, maneuverability is key, as we steer large vehicles through impossibly small spaces. And that's where you'll most appreciate the nimble handling delivered by steering more reminiscent of a car than a Class 8 tractor. The ProStar steering performance has been engineered to feel more like a responsive passenger car with increased power steering for quicker and more positive response to driver commands. The ProStar offers a rare combination of outstanding off-center steering for unsurpassed maneuverability, along with outstanding on-center steering for unparalleled highway control. When you're at the wheel of a ProStar, you feel like you can turn on a dime. And maybe you can. It starts with the ProStar's wide track front axle. It positions the front tires further away from the frame than before, which allows the wheels to turn at a greater angle before they're limited by the frame rail for an extremely tight turning radius. So whether you're weaving through a crowded yard or squeezing into a tight space, you'll have the maneuverability you need to get the job done. In the yard, you never know what kind of surface to expect. It's likely to be gravel or stone. It's likely to be rutted out and pocked with potholes. Driving through this terrain in most tractors, you can expect to be thrown from side to side, bouncing all over the cab and your seat. But at the wheel of a ProStar, you're in for a surprisingly smooth ride, with cab row stability that'll keep things where they belong. The ProStar's cab and chassis suspension systems are totally integrated to work as a single unit, tuned to dampen out road inputs. The front suspension is tuned to absorb the shock of this unfriendly terrain. The cab suspension delivers outstanding stability through its outboard mounts and the air over strut cab suspension design. And the seat-based suspension has been designed and engineered to further dampen vibration and lateral movement for best-in-class driver's seat performance. It's 3 suspension systems working in concert to deliver one smooth ride. In the yard, drivers are climbing into and out of the cab in all kinds of conditions. And that's why we've made cab entry and egress an exact science, delivering innovations that answer the needs of the widest range of drivers. It starts with measuring the full spectrum of driver sizes. Then we use our Jack anthropometric software to create digital human representations that model the range of motion, such as arm reach. We define the reach curve for different sizes of drivers and use that data to precisely locate the grab handles on the cab door. And we've used our Jack software to develop the ideal back of cab access as well, determining the ideal 3 points of contact to fit the widest range of driver shapes and sizes. In the yard, you face tight maneuvering situations, and sometimes you may actually come in contact with something. If and when that happens, there's a good chance that your ProStar is not going to be out of commission or even damaged. The ProStar's bumper is made of a flexible plastic TPO material that gives with contact instead of denting. And our molded-in color option hides bumper scratches and minor scrapes. And if you really do damage your bumper, our 4-piece design enables you to repair or replace only the part that's broken. Easy into the yard and easy out. The ProStar's nimble performance gets your business back on the road and on the move. It's just one of the many ways the International ProStar keeps you miles ahead.